Celebs are being drought shamed on social media. So there is a big drought here in Los Angeles and California, and a number of celebrities, because they have their green, sparkly lawns, are getting drought shamed on social media. And then you look at other parts of LA, and it's become a real class issue, because then you see any other part, if you're not in Bel Air or Beverly Hills, a lot of the lawns are brown, because we're not watering because of the fines and because a number of people are trying to conserve. Okay, so let me share some of the tweets. We have here commie lover Sean Penn's lush green lawn. I didn't say that. That was the tweet, okay? Picture of Sean Penn's lawn. We also have nothing is worse than talentless liberal celebrities preaching to the masses but not leading by example. And then also somebody tweeted to the Ritz-Carlton because they were what do you call that? Like misting their guests. So it says, "Dear Ritz-Carlton Rancho Mirage, love you, but with constant misting, please don't force us into drought shaming." Thoughts, 5 words or less.
What are they thinking?
Yes. 2 points for Jillian.
Yes.
Thank you.
Those damn lawn artists.
More like H2 no.
Yeah.
Okay? Let's talk about this, because do you guys think that the celebrity drought shaming is appropriate? Do you think that people are actually listening? Do you think that what do you think about that?
I think it's humorous. I think they're always out of touch with what's going on in society in the real world anyway. So what does it really matter to them to pay a $100 fine? I just think it's a really bad PR move.
I think this is actually kind of funny how it just like represents the class problem in the United States more about based on the color of your lawn, because these people don't have enough money to water their lawn as much, and they're going to get charged if they do the same amount as a celebrity who's using an enormous amount to water their mass of land.
And filling up their pools.
Filling up their pools. So it actually could be taken in a broader context to the same issue with tax and how much the people are concerned that people that make so much more money don't believe they should be taxed more than someone who's at a lower class, when that's just the way it works. Like, I'm afraid if you make that much money and you're involved in that higher upper class, then you shouldn't be taxed the same amount as a lower person who's trying to make it around. So
I agree with you 100%. I also think, though, too, and I like the idea of certain celebrities being called out. I do like that, you know, and not to generalize it, because I know that a number of celebrities like Jennifer Aniston have made a real conscious effort to plant vegetation and different landscaping that is drought resistant. So we're not generalizing all celebrities, but there have been a couple of them that have been shamed, like Kim and Kanye. I think Cher was, but then Cher did plant some drought resistant trees, which is great. But I think, though, also that we have to take into account, I would love to see people also shame these big businesses, because it's not just, I mean, 80% of our drought is caused by agriculture, okay? And the meat industry, and we need to, and then you look at like the CEO of Nestle, who is specifically bottling from areas that are devastated by the drought here in California. How is that allowed? Why aren't we shaming him? Why are we not talking about the fact that it's 106 gallons of water to produce 1 ounce of beef? 106 gallons of water to produce 1 ounce of beef.
Well, Starbucks moved their bottling because of the California drought.
Good for them. Amazing.
But I would wonder, though, if you went to a hotel and you're paying a lot of money for a room and you walked in and the grass was gray and gross, would you want to stay there?
Well, here's an interesting point, because Bacara in Santa Barbara, I love Bacara. It's like a home away from home. And what they do is they drain out, they empty all of their fountains, and what they do is they replace all their fountains with succulents. So, and they put little signs everywhere saying, listen, California's in a drought, therefore we're not running our fountains, we're not doing this, we're not doing that, you're not gonna get water unless you ask for water, we're not gonna change your sheets unless it's after 3 days. So I think there are ways to put in different landscaping without it looking little like rotty and brown, where you can conserve.
Yeah, I've never noticed it so bad until it does rain in Los Angeles, and the drainage system here is so bad. Like, it is awful.
It will never help
I
us.
have never understood it because it rained my first year here, freshman year, and it felt like a monsoon was coming down, and it was just like little bits of rain because you're not prepared to kind of deal with the drainage. Whereas if there was more preparation taken, you could utilize that water and turn it around.
A rainwater capture technique, I think it's called.
I'm trying to figure out the over-under on like Kim Kardashian being at a water conservation event now, to try and counter, because it's a bad PR move. Her house is on all those tours where everyone sees it, and they got to do something.
I agree. Okay, you guys, so please share your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you guys all next time on Pop Trigger.